Hey, hey, y'all, what's up? Hey, what's up, y'all? Child, listen, hell happened? Hold on. So, child, was laying around bored, and I was like, we not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Get up, get up, get on, stay on the scene. With a gangster lean. Yeah, period. I decided nah, when I'm bored, like, ain't none of that. Like, what? Bored, busy, happy, sad, mad. I'm vibing. You dig? I'm just vibing, y'all. Period. From here on. Odd. Hold on, real quick. I know one thing. I'm not just dry. You know, I can't explain it, but I know one thing. I know one thing. This is the one thing I know, superstars. Y'all about to get way more lives from me. Okay, period. Then we all have. So shout out to that though. You know? Because y'all know what? There's never a right time. Period. Like Chris Brown said, I said, it's just never gonna be all right. Yeah. Oh no, Miss Pressure Girl. Like, listen, for everybody that is out, okay, if you are thinking about being a content creator, I have a tip for you, okay? I got a tip. Listen up. For real, hold on. What was the tip again? Oh, okay, hold on. So I would say, like, don't get caught up in like looking for the right time. You know, because for real, y'all think it's a joke. Y'all think it's a game. Well, I'm not joking, and it's just not a game. You know what I'm saying? No, truth is like Fantasia said. Um, first of all, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome y'all back to my channel. Eh, 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 eh. Okay, so should I say? I said welcome back. I said just welcome back, welcome back. Okay, and if you new here, hey, shout out to that. Shout out to you. Welcome. Yes, baby, you get the same, what? Same hospitality. Mm. So shout out to that. And shout out to you. Now, anyway, what was I trying to say? Tips for the new content creators. Listen, there's never gonna be a right time. Just do it. Yeah, like Nike said, just do it. If you're gonna plan. I'm a planner. I understand. But do it. Okay. Period. Just do it. Because this is the thing. You could be planning something that is amazing for right now, right? But if you sit on it a while, then, you know, I mean, it's kind of hard to explain that one, but like content is here today, gone tomorrow. Like it's one of those type of I don't know what to tell you. Truth is, okay? So just do it. You know, like if you're thinking about doing it, do it, Miss Person Girl, okay? Do it, Mr. Person Girl, period. Like, yeah, okay? Because like I said, like there will never be a right time. There will never be a perfect time. Um, when you do decide to give it a go, it won't be perfect. You know, it's not. You're gonna, you know, just like anything else in your life, you're gonna critique it. So, child, it just is what it is. Like, put your right foot in, okay? Period. And your left, you know, yeah, you gotta put it all in and shake it about, baby. Do the hokey pokey, you know, yeah, just like the song say, you know, turn yourself, you know, and just do the damn thing. You know, listen, I don't know what else to tell you. So anyway, shout out to that. And shout out to everybody that's gonna come through. Listen, let me tell y'all, truth is, so I was, let me set this up. So, truth is, I ain't feeling it. And if you ain't like, hey, if you ain't feeling it, you just ain't feeling it. That too, you know. Yeah, vibes. Don't fake it. Don't fake it. It is what it is. The people will know. I'm telling you, the people will know. So shout out to that. Little earring. To little earring or not little earring? That is the question. Child, we're going to go for a little earring because that's just what I do. Okay. So shout out to that. I love an earring situation. I said I'm just gonna love it. I said I'm just gonna love it. Okay. So shout out to that. I'm not crazy about that little child. Anyway, truth is, like I was telling y'all. So I was laid up in bed and I'm like, get up. It just is what it is. Get up, go live. Yeah. Just like you said you was, Miss Presser Girl. Like you said, you know, that you would just be going live way more this year. So truth is, I didn't lie. Scoot up in here like a bumper car. Hit the like button. Oh, that's so sweet. Don't feel bad for me though. Do not feel bad for me. Okay. Don't. Okay. I'm so good. But good morning and happy Saturday to you though. Yeah, period. I felt that. Like I felt that. Because I'm a helper. You know what I'm saying? I'm a helper too. And I love helping people. So shout out to that. But like, no, don't feel bad for me ever. Okay? Like, God got me. All right? So shout out to that. Like, God got me. Period. So yeah. Y'all know they be saying like something about comparisons. Like, it's like, I don't know what do they say. I think they say something about it being like a thief or something like that. And I can believe that. You know, I can definitely believe that because like I just don't see a lot of benefit in that. Does that make sense? I don't see a lot of benefit in that. But I will say this, okay? I will say this about it though. I do think that sometimes you can look at somebody and say to yourself, I want that. You know, I like that and I want that. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what that is, okay? Not the person. Okay, but besides, not the person. Ugh, ugh. I'm not telling you to look at somebody and say, I want that. Mm-mm, absolutely not. I'm saying, like, I don't know. Maybe it's something that they have that you want. Like maybe it's the drive, or um child, what else could it be? It could be a number of things. Okay. That's a little different. I feel like that's coming in way different than why I'm not like that. You did? But yeah, I would just say I'm not into all of that. The truth is, I'm not into all of that. But I'll take it a step further. I'm into what y'all know what I'm into. What am I into? Myself. Okay, period. I said I'm heavily into myself. Okay, Miss Person Curl. Because truth is, it's okay to reference things, and I'll take it a step further, y'all. It's even okay to reference people, but okay, I don't recommend comparison, comparing yourself to others. Just don't, okay? Absolutely not. I don't recommend that. I don't see a lot of, you know, I don't see how that would be beneficial to you, okay? Truth is. And y'all know I love helping people, love giving people advice and stuff like that. And I wouldn't advise nothing like that. Okay? It just is what it is. Like how it's not going to be a lot of benefit in that. In fact, I'll be the one to tell you, well, you don't have a lot of time to be putting into Miss Pressing Curl. For real, you don't have a lot of time for that. You might have a lot of patience, but it ain't gonna be a lot of time for that. Child, that's why I don't like going live. Hold on, hold on. Child, that's why cause I ain't got time. Here I am just trying to fix some shit that's going on. And I'm about to let it all hang out. I don't want to do that. Truth is, I ain't trying to do that. Okay? I'm just trying to kick it. I'm trying to kick it with y'all. Period. So shout out to that. Um. I feel like I should have a garage sale. Sometimes. Truth is, I be want to have a garage sale. Tried to put something on my head right quick because I lost my bonnet. Actually, something happened. But anyway, y'all. Child, there I go. I didn't set y'all back up. No, hold on. Wait. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Trying now. What was I trying to do, y'all? Yeah. What's up with y'all? Hey. Hey, good morning. Happy Saturday. What's up? When it's on. Hold on, y'all. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. So remember I was telling y'all about the WD-40 thing, though? Ugh. Y'all see what I did was, I lied. I'm gonna get me some of that shit. ASAP. I walked in the store last night, convenience store, and I was like, nah. I was like, nah. I need to go to Home Depot. I want to get it from Home Depot so I can save a little coin. Shit. Oh, whatnot, whatnot. So shout out to that. Hold on, y'all. Oh, whoa. Today gonna be a good day. I claim it. Today gonna be a good ass day. Period. Something good gonna happen today. Yeah, yeah. So shout out to that. Anyway, what was I about to tell y'all? Not much. I know y'all used to me talking. Period. So shout out to that. One thing about it, you know, you can come talk that talk with Shay Renee, you know. So shout out to that, you know. Like, I'm just saying, your fave, you know, your fave might not be on. You know, it just is what it is. Your fave might not be live for whatever reason, you know, or another. So shout out to that. But one thing about it, guess who gonna be live? Guess who gonna be live or have a video up? Me. I said me, Miss Preston Girl. Some shout out to that. Mm-hmm. Like Nicki Minaj be saying, heavy on it. Heavy. Heavy. Shout out to that. I say Nicki. I realize I'm at the age now where I definitely be remixing music. And it's funny. Yes. Yes, Miss Presser Girl. I said I'm at the age where it's even funny. Like I just did that. Nigga, nigga, nigga. Ah! I wonder what Nikki doing right now. I said, I just wonder what Nikki doing right now. I need Nikki to hop on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Shout out to that. How many of y'all would like for Nikki to come on over here? Yeah, come on over here, Nikki. Period. Like, I get it, I get it, I get it. Child, they say you can say anything you want on X. Okay? And you said what? For real? For real? What they do? What they feel like? Well, shout out to that. Go ahead. Get mad at it. Maybe being angry is therapeutic for you, Mr. Presser Girl. But I said, nigga, nigga, nigga. That's my girl. But I don't know if she ready for that. You know, like, I don't know, child. Nigga act like she want to go play, you know, on the playing field. Nigga act like she want to be on the playground. Um, I don't know about that. I will say this though, child. Just be careful, okay? Yeah, that message is, but so shout out to that because you know, Nikki, you're my girl. You're my girl. Period. And like, without like, listen. I'm gonna get into it without getting too deep into it. Yeah. So shout out to that. Each and every time. I said I'm just gonna do that each and every fucking time. And you know, like with that being said, like just be careful, be careful because I just feel like I just feel like it's crazy out here. Okay, period. It just is. So um, I just feel like you gotta be sure. Okay, like just like the deodorant back in the '90s, you just gotta be sure. Okay, period. Oh, you know what you're doing, what you're standing for, what you're getting yourself into. All right, so shout out to that. Mhm. Now y'all know we don't really talk politics over here. Okay, I don't. I absolutely do not. Your girl Shay Renee, I don't talk politics. Okay, boring, whatever. Mm, call it what you may. But we all have choices. Okay, so shout out to that. And so we definitely politic though. whole lot of that. Now we do a whole lot of positive. Okay, over here. It just is what it is. So shout out to that. But we don't call politics for real. So it just is what it is. But y'all know the word on the curve is Nicki Minaj said she might want to play around. She said she probably wanna do a little something. Okay, so shout out to her, shout out to that. I'm like, well, what would you want to do, Nikki? Congresswoman Minaj. I mean, child, don't get me started. I don't know about the positions. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What are they? Are they still the valedictorian? you know, like that one, and the body and child, I don't know. Okay, truth is, but I do know it's a lot going on. Shout out to that, and shout out to Nikki. Okay, her too. That's my girl. Don't like it, don't care. Don't care, y'all. Period. Don't like it, don't care. Because let me tell you something. You are encouraged. One thing you will be encouraged to do from me, okay, is live a life to the full. Mm. I said one thing about it around here, you're going to be encouraged to live your life to the full. Okay? Yeah, I said they're gonna have to watch you live it to the fullest. Yay, extent. Mm-hmm. So shout out to that. And I mean, you're not gonna be able to do that sometimes when you are living fraudulently. Okay, let me say that. It just is what it is. So, for instance, imagine me not living life to the full, right? My full list of extent, right? Because I'm trying to be this way for this one and then be this way for that one. It's crazy, right? It don't even sound right. Shit don't even sound right. But that's what people be want people to do. And I'll take it a step further. And then people will get online and tell you, oh, you just go with the wind. Yeah, you blow wherever. I don't have time for that. Now, I will say this. Yes. Do people change their mind? What? Every day. Every day. I just told my boo last night, I said, nah. I said, mm-mm. I said, I said, I was telling him something. And I woke up this morning. I said, you know what? I think I changed my mind. Yeah. Whoa. Oh. What I say? The switch. Oh. Let's talk about it. I had changed my goddamn mind. Child, the sun hadn't even came up. You see? Mm-hmm. I'm still here. I just like to leave. I hanging some time. But like, no. Truth is, um, it's okay to feel one way and then change your mind. That's fine, totally fine. But to pretend, right, that you feel a way that you don't, just because everyone around you feels that way. Story of my life. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff that I feel like a lot of content creators are up against. Okay, but I'd rather stay true to myself, y'all. True to myself. It just is what it is. Y'all know. I have a motto here. I say I'm gonna keep it real with myself first. Period. My audience second, and that's the way it goes. Truth is. So I'm not finna be around here lying. Okay, period. What's his name? Like Mufasa. Truth is, I'm not gonna be around here lying like a Mufasa. I'm not. We're gonna keep it real. So shout out to that. Child, huge. Shout out to that. Hold on, y'all. All right. Okay. I know that's right. I'll see you when you get there. Period. I've been out and about a little bit lately. I'm like, ooh, don't let me run into. Yeah, y'all need to say what's up. Period. Y'all see me out and about. So what's up? What's up, Shira Night? I see ya. I see ya. Period. So shout out to that. But anyway. I said, Nikki need to come on over to YouTube, though, because I'm not on X. I ain't over there, job. It just is what it is. I'm chilling. What more can I say? I don't like a lot of stuff on my phone. Am I the only one? Yeah, I don't like a lot of stuff on my phone. That's why I don't. That's uh, listen. It's all for different reasons. Truth is, but for the most part, I don't like a lot of stuff on my phone. That's why I don't go to a lot of different platforms. Oh, one and then two. I tell y'all all the time. I'm taking a different route. Will it take? Will it be harder and longer? Probably so. But it is what it is. I'm not. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. I'm not pressed. So shout out to her. No, I'm not pressed. Child, just like a number. Child, just like a number on a cell phone. I refuse. Okay. Mm. So shout out to that. I refuse to be pressed. You know, it just is what it is. Mm-hmm. Too dear. Yeah, so like, nah, I'm not doing all of that either. You know, now unless there's a difference. Now, if somebody was to reach out to me and say, Shay Renee, we want you over here. Period. We want you over here. And we're gonna prove it. Oh yeah, we're gonna prove it. Take out your calculator, Miss Preston Girl. Let's talk numbers. You know. Until that phone call come, right? I'm chilling. What more can I say? Period. Cause you know I like to prove things to myself too. That I ain't gotta do what everybody else doing. I ain't never been the person to do what everybody else doing. Uh, never. And I tell y'all that all the time. Remember, I tell y'all like I don't like when people steal other people's ideas. I'm not really into that. I tell my audience all the time, like, if you gonna do something, there's nothing wrong with, because it was done before you, period. And things like that's just the way things work. I ain't mad at it, but I don't. I tell my audience to do it the way I would do it. If you're gonna take something for somebody, it's all good, take it. But at the same time, like, don't act like it's yours. And then to me, I feel like you should put a spin on it, do something to make it your own. Okay. So like here's a prime example of that. Um, y'all know that I started the whole it's the for me, saying it's the hair for me, you know. It's the smile for me. It's the bag for me. I had started that saying. And this other guy started saying it, but he made it his own. He said it's the tea for me. I like that. It's tea for me. That's what he be saying. I like that. I feel like he took it and switched it up a little bit, and made it his own. I'm feeling it. I like that type of stuff. If you gonna do it, make do it, but make it your own. Please, Miss Person Girl. Because there's nothing like nothing beats an original to me. Nothing is gonna beat the original version of it. That's just how I feel about it. But child, um, dang, I forgot what I was telling y'all. Hold on, it's gonna come back to me. So shout out to this. Definitely gonna pull back on. But oh yeah, taking the harder route and being more like me, more like me, less of that, it just is what it is. I like to prove it to myself that I can do it differently, you know. It is what it is. And then meanwhile back at the ranch, um, I don't have I don't have, you know, like it's, um, so I'm not comparing myself to anyone. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to make it make sense. But yeah, cause you know, I will say this. Like, you know, when you get advice from other people, they'll tell you, you know, do it like this and do it like that and do things like this, do things like that. And I think that they are saying that because it worked for others, you know, which is understandable, you know, 100%. But I tell y'all all the time, one, I don't have time to um chase down the exact formula, right, that works for others. I don't have time for that. I don't. That's one, right? And then two, um, I'm just interested in whipping up my own. You know, I'm interested in whipping up my own formula, doing it my own way. You know, so at least when it's done, however it's done, right? Um, I ain't got to worry about, you know, feeling like I hijacked nobody else's stuff, you know, or I had to um do it just like everybody else, you know, to make it. No, I don't want to do it like everybody else to make it. You know, I want to do it like myself and still make it. You know, because maybe, no, I know maybe to it, you know, because there will be others that's coming behind me, you know, that are able to see that, like, okay, it can be done differently, you know. It just is what it is, y'all. For real, that's how I feel about it. And you know, honestly, it doesn't have nothing to do with being lazy, you know, because it's not that. You know, I can literally just find out, right? And then educate myself just like everybody else, you know. So it's not that. It's just more so I just want to do it different, you know. Um I want to do it by taking 3 steps. You know, my best 3 steps that I can take though, you know. Um Oh yeah. What? Stepping. Like I got on tap shoes, you know? But it is what it is, doing the best that I can, you know, with them 3 steps versus taking 10 to 12, you know, like everybody else, you know. Or not everybody else, but just some of the other people who have done it, you know, and been successful at it. You know, it just is what it is. I just choose to um do it differently. Mm-hmm. Shoot, to where I could still have my peace, okay, my mind, um, peace, mind, time, you know, all of those things, y'all. When I say all, I mean all. Okay, period. for balance, you know, for balance purposes too. But yeah, it is what it is, child. I'm gonna be right here. So shout out to that. I'm gonna be right here when I'm right here, and then when I'm not, I'm not. You know, just is what it is, child. But shout out to that. If you are thinking about being a content creator, I would just say, I would say go for it. You know, those are my initial thoughts off the rip. Go for it. But then, you know, before I say go for it, I would say pray. You know, just pray over it before you start. You know, then after that, the sky's the limit. Shoot, the sky is the limit. You know, um, you can look to I would say don't look to the left and don't look to the right, but you can. You can look to the left and you can look to the right. You know what I'm saying? In support of your peers, because that's what I like to do. And, you know, truth is, I just like to support the people that are in the game like me. You know, so shout out to that. But like, don't look that way to compare yourself. Like, absolutely not. You know, look that way. Um, you can look to the left, you can look to the right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for whatever reason you want to, honestly. But I wouldn't do it if you know, if you're gonna be, you know, comparing yourself and stuff like that, because that's crazy, and you know, it's just not the thing to do. Um, you know, but do I recommend it? Like, if you're gonna, if you're doing it like in to be in support of others, yeah, you know, and to be in the know and see what everybody else is doing too, yeah, that too. um True. I would also say it ain't nothing wrong with looking to the left and the right, as far as your peers, you know, the people sitting next to you and stuff like that, for inspiration, you know. I tell y'all all the time in the beginning, the people who inspire me to, you know, get into content creating myself. So, yeah. Um, do it. Period. I recommend it. You know what I'm saying? Do it. I started it and I haven't looked back at all. So shout out to that. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know what? I recently saw try never mind. Ooh, my stomach. My stomach is giving it's hungry. Let's get it. My stomach is giving let's start this day. Oh, child, yeah. So anyway. John, so I'm about to get with this kitchen real quick. So shout out today. What are y'all doing? How are y'all spending this lovely Saturday? Hi. Anyway, yeah. What y'all got going this Saturday? Hold on. Anyway, yes, y'all. So anyway, I'm about to get with the kitchen real quick. Y'all don't. I'll be right back. Let me get back out here. So anyway, hold on. Yes. Hey, y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, y'all. So, happy Saturday. What y'all got going this morning? So, what y'all got going for real this morning? On this beautiful Saturday. I said on this beautiful Saturday. I'm chilling. Oh, what more can I say? I'm chilling, y'all. That's what the heck I'm gonna be doing. I got a couple of things I need to do, but nothing serious or major like that, child. So shout out to that. Not I'm ready to use y'all like a mirror. Mm, I didn't show us. I was about to. Cause I want to look at my lashes right quick. I love, I love, I love, baby, I'm ready. Honestly, I really don't know what I'm ready to do. I feel like I'm ready to put some clothes on. Shit. And get going. And so I can get back home. Y'all know I love being at home. Period. Y'all know I love being at home. It's probably why I'm not able to go live, you know what I'm saying, as much as I would want to for real. Because, like, I don't, hey, well, hey, hey, Being that I'm so private, you know, going live at home is a challenge for me. But anyway, child, I'm chilling on this Saturday. I'm going to make the best out of every day. Period. Y'all know I'm gonna do that. Okay. Yeah. If it's one thing I'm gonna do, it's gonna be that. Okay. Period. So shout out to that. But like no, I'm about to get my day started for real. I'm gonna clean up a little bit and then I might I feel like I wanna get out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. Not too much. I don't want to do too much. Period. Um, but yeah, I do. I feel like I wanna well, I got something I told my son we was doing today, period. So I have that, and then whatever else I got going on is just all in my mind. It's all in my mind right now, but it's like I gotta, you know, I gotta settle in on it for real. Um, yeah, that's it. I know. Um, my mom, my mom, that's my girl. Shout out to her. That's my girl. That's my girl. Period. Hands down. I know she is supposed to be coming into town this weekend, but I don't know because she was saying something about she might not be able to come. So that sucks. That kind of sucks. But actually, it doesn't suck that bad once I think about it. Yeah, once I think about it, it don't suck that bad because I didn't have no plans for her and us. And I don't like that. So maybe it's good that it went that way. And maybe I should ask her, like, is there anything she want to do when she gets into town? That would be nice. So yeah, that's that. But I don't know. You never know. Matter of fact, when I get off of here with y'all, I'm gonna call my girl and say, period, and I'm gonna ask her, is you still coming? Yeah, is you still gonna come down here? Cause she might, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? She fuck around and just might. Yeah. So shout out to that. But like other than that, like I'm chilling. Mm, 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 mm. It's gonna be one of those type of days for me. Like Monica said, just one of them days. Just one of them kind of days, child. But like, yeah, I'ma check in with my mom. I'ma see if she can still come through or not. Then I'ma tell her, ask her what's up, what's up. I wanna make some plans. I'ma tell her I wanna make some plans. So shout out to that. That's a God too, my bestie. But anyway, what more can I say? Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm. Child, I'm chilling. Other than that, I'm chilling today, y'all. For real. I'm not gonna get into too much. I'm not. So shout out to that. I'm gonna keep it low key. Um, um, I forgot what I was telling y'all. Trying to look at. I was thinking. I was just sitting here thinking. I started looking at my bags. as they sit here side by side. And y'all know, yesterday we had a conversation. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and subscribe to my podcast. Period. Which, subscribe to my channel, okay, and get access. Okay, shout out to that. How about that? To my podcast. Yeah, so you can come talk with me Monday through Friday. I be having a funky good time. I sure the hell do. I sure the hell do. So shout out to that. Hold on, I'm trying to figure it all out. What was I telling y'all? Oh yeah, so yesterday we was talking bags. I love my little bag. Now one thing I can say, y'all, I love my bag. I do. But it's small. So there it is. Like that is a real deal concern. Real deal concern. So shout out to that. Oh, my stomach. My stomach tripping. You got me tripping. It's 8:02. This is around breakfast time for me. Yeah, true deal. So shout out to that. This is definitely around breakfast time. So I can see why my stomach doing the food. It's doing the food right now. I don't like that either. Don't do me like that. Don't act like, you know. In fact, that's weird. That's weird, ain't it? That's strange. I just ate. I just ate yesterday. Yesterday I ate. I was eating. I promise you I was eating. Shit. So like why would that's just I just find that a little, annoying. Yeah, just a little on the annoying side because I can't explain it, child, but listen to me sounding like a Karen. How dare I be mad, right? I'm mad at my body for being hungry. That's crazy. But it is what it is. So, like, that's crazy on my body. I mean, if you eat every day, you know what I'm saying? Your stomach shouldn't give you, a whole lot of grief. Can't explain it, but I went to bed talking about my stomach. And stuff. Last night. I couldn't even get on the floor. No, that's right. And I'm sitting here and I want to curl up like a child. Child. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is today gonna be a good ass day. Now that I do not miss pressing, girl. Okay, I sure do. I said I sure do. Mm, mm, yeah. I wonder what the weather is like outside. That's what I need to find out. That's what I need to know. Now, I told the eyebrow lady, like I told her, I have been growing my stuff in. She did okay. She did okay. But ultimately, she took too much off. It's like, oh my God. Now, that's one thing I feel like I can benefit from, just learning how to do my own, because they is not doing my stuff right. They not doing my stuff how I like it. And the thing is, it's nothing worse than like explaining to somebody and then them acting like they understand and then still not executing like that. Does that make sense? But I will say this. I will say this. She did show me, and I was looking and it didn't quite, it looked like she was going to take off too much. So I should have told her then, okay? But like I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. So at least now I know now. But I'm going to tell you like this, Miss Person Girl. My eyebrows have always eyebrowed, okay? They have always eyebrowed. So the thinning don't sit well with me. It don't. It just don't sit well with me. I feel like it's the people. Does that make sense? Like it could not be them, but I feel like it's them because y'all just watched me grow in my eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? Like my eyebrows was grown in. Before I went and got them done. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, ugh, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed, but it's okay. I'm gonna grow them back in, and like I'm gonna keep it. Like either I'm gonna learn how to just clean them up myself and accept whatever they look like, whatever they look like. Or I'm gonna keep giving the speech until they learn to get my shit right. Does that make sense? Because I told her, like, I just wanted her to clean my eyebrows up. I wasn't looking for no arch. See, I feel like she gave me what she thought I should have, not what I asked for, if that makes sense. She wasn't listening to me, you see, the client. The hell? And so, for now, for now, I suffer the consequences of her actions and mine for visiting her ass that day. Okay, it just is what it is because I don't like that. I don't like that. I did not like that whole thinning thing. Okay, that thinning look at all. Okay, because I ain't never had to draw in no eyebrows, and I'm not about to start now. I'm not. I'm not about to start now. So I'm gonna figure something else out for sure. I don't know yet what it is yet. But I know right now, I'll just go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board. Grow, grow, grow. And then when they go to looking crazy around here, when they go to looking crazy around here and all fuzzy, like they not supposed to look, I guess. That's gonna be the damn challenge. Real. But first things first, I need somebody that can listen to me, Miss Preston Curl. I might have to cancel Miss Preston Curl over there. It just is what it is. I might have to cancel her because if she can't listen, then she gotta go. Just is what it is. She got to go. Because you're lazy with your loyalty and your position. And now I gotta sit you down because you don't listen. It is what it is. I told her. Okay? I did. I told her. You ain't had my best interest. Truth is, she ain't had my best interest, y'all. She coulda did better. Had she just listen. She didn't listen. She didn't listen. So anyway. So anyway. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see what my kids doing right. Child, yes. So anyway, Booba Stars, I'm about to go. Cause yeah, I'm ready to like figure it out. I'm ready to figure my day out. And actually, I was telling y'all I want to call my mama because that's my girl. Period. I want to hit her up real quick. So shout out to that too. I know that's right. I know that's right, man. Yes. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. It's your girl, Sharon. And I'm gonna see y'all on my next video. Bye y'all.